Okay, we want to go ahead and graph this system of inequalities. So I'm going to graph the first one in red. I treat it the same way that I would with graphing an equation. So I'm looking for the y-intercept, which is -2. I put a point there, and I see that my slope is -1, but I want to always express it as a fraction because this is your rise over run, but because it is negative, I'm going to fall 1 and run 1 for my next point. So fall 1, run 1, fall 1, run 1. You only need 2 points in order to graph a line, but in this case, it's an inequality, and because it is a greater than sign, it is a dotted line, a dashed line, I should say. So we're going to do the same thing with the second inequality. My y-intercept is +2 this time, and my slope is -5. My slope is -5, but I'm going to write it as a fraction. So I know that I'm going to fall 5 and run 1 to the right. So fall 5, meaning go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, run 1 to the right. And again, this is also a dashed line. And this time, if you notice, if we're looking at the red line, it says y is greater than. So that means if it's greater, my y's get greater above the red line. They become less than below. So if y is greater, I would shade everything above the red line. However, for the green line, it says that y is less than. So again, y's are become greater still, going above and to the right of the green line and below and to the left. They get less. So y is less than. So what area satisfies both? If for the red it was everything above, but for the green it's everything behind or to the left, what satisfies both areas is this area in the middle. So this is where we shade. Let's take a look at another example. So here we have y is less than or equal to half x plus 2, and y is less than -2x minus 3. So again, I absolutely love doing these in different colors because it just makes it easier for me to see. So here, my y-intercept is 2. So I'm going to put a point at 2. My slope is 1/2. So I rise 1, run 2, rise 1, run 2, rise 1, run 2. Connect the dots or the points, I should say. And it's going to be a solid line since it's less than or equal to. And then for this one, I'm going to do it in green. Y-intercept is -3. Put a point there. My slope is -2, but write it as a fraction. So I'm going to fall 2 and run 1. Fall 2, 1, 2, run 1. And I can go backwards to left 1, up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1, up 2. Just makes it a little bit easier for me to draw my line. So, made a mistake. Moving too fast. This was a less than, so it should have been a dashed line. Should have been a dashed line and not a solid line. So now we need to decide, where do we shade? Well, if you go back and look, it says that y is less than or equal to the red line. Remember, the y values are less than below the red line. So I would shade everything below. But here on the green line, it says y is less than. The y values become less below the green line. So below the red line and below the green line is this area right here, satisfies both sections. So this is the only section that gets shaded. I really hope this helps.